Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. On September 30th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham, along with his son, Heydər Əliyev, participated in the unveiling ceremony of a statue of the prominent figure of Azərbaycan Sugar art and great folk artist Aşıq Ələskər in Baku. The head of state addressed the event.
Əziz dostlar, bugün şəhərimizdə çox əlamətdar bir gündür. Deyə bilərəm ki, ölkə üzrə çox əlamətdar bir gündür. Bakının mərkəzində Azərbaycan aşıq sənətinin görkəmli nümayəndəsi Aşıq Ələskərin abidəsi açılır. Bu münasibətlə sizi və bütün Azərbaycan xalqını ürəkdən təbrik etmək istəyirəm. Bu doğrudan da çok güzel hadisədir.
Saying that we're unveiling the statue of Aşıq Ələskər, a prominent representative of Azerbaijan's Aşıq art in the center of Baku, the head of state recalled that he signed 2 decrees 3 years ago to perpetuate the name of Aşıq Ələskər. On the basis of the first decree, the 200th anniversary of the birth of Aşıq Ələskər was celebrated at a state level. The second decree envisaged the establishment of a statue of Aşıq Ələskər. Today, in this beautiful place of Baku, actually in the center of our city, in a beautiful park, we are unveiling the statue of Aşıq Ələskər, underlined President İlham Əliyev. In his speech, President İlham Əliyev touched on the deportation of Azerbaijanis from the ancient land in western Azerbaijan in the 20th century, and added that our people were subjected to 3 waves of deportation at the 20th century. The first wave was in 1918, second in the 1940-50s, and third one in the late 1980s and early 1990s. After a certain period of time, after the 2 deportations, the Azerbaijani people returned to the ancestral lands. Not all of them, but a large part of them did. This makes us legitimately confident that the Western Azerbaijanis who were subjected to the 3rd wave of ethnic cleansing will also return to the ancestral lands. Today, we are seeing the indomitable spirit of the Azerbaijani people in the example of our compatriots returning to Karabakh and East Zangezur. Our compatriots from Karabakh and East Zangezur who had not seen these lands before are eagerly and impatiently waiting for the day of their return. They are looking forward to the implementation of the Great Return Program. In fact, this program is already underway. The people of Karabakh who had never lived in those lands but lived with the dream of returning to those lands are now returning to Karabakh. I am sure that we will see the same during the period of return to Western Azerbaijan, emphasized the head of state.
Azərbaycan aşıq ədəbiyyatının görkəmli nümayəndəsi, böyük el şairi, aşıq sənəti ənənələrinə yeni məzmun qazandıran əsərləri dövlət varidatı elan edilən Aşıq Ələskər irsinə hər zaman böyük diqqət göstərilib. Bugün Ustad Aşığın büstünün açılışı dövlət tərəfindən Aşıq Ələskər yaradıcılığına verilən yüksək qiymətin daha bir bariz nümunəsidir. Abidənin müəllifi xalq rəssamı, heykəltaraş professor Natiq Əliyev, layihənin memarı isə Ustad Memar, Rəssamlıq Akademiyasının baş müəllimi Malik Babayevdir.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, received leader of the faction of Liberal Democratic Party of Russia in the State Duma of the Russian Federation, Leonid Slutsky.
President Ilham Aliyev welcomed Leonid Eduardovich and said that this visit will make an important contribution to the strengthening of friendship and partnership relations between the two countries. The head of state recalled the state visit of the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, last month, which significantly boosted the development of bilateral relations in all spheres. The head of state highlighted the success of the Intergovernmental Commission and the active development of humanitarian cooperation, noting that these and other issues were discussed during the Russian president's visit. The progressive and dynamic nature of the bilateral relationship was once again acknowledged with satisfaction. Of course, the inter-party relations of the political forces of our countries are also an important factor of mutual interaction. You are heading one of the leading political parties of the Russian Federation, which has great influence in all regions of the Russian Federation. The successful results of the election campaigns demonstrated by the representatives of your party suggest the great authority of your political force as an important factor in the political system of the Russian Federation, said President Ilham Aliyev, and wish Leonid Slutsky and the party he leads continued success. President Ilham Aliyev thanked Leonid Slutsky for his visit to the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan and expressed confidence that the Azerbaijani public, former IDPs, will appreciate his decision to visit the Karabakh region. Leonid Slutsky thanked President Ilham Aliyev for the warm welcome and noted with deep satisfaction the progress Azerbaijan is making on the path of development of the national economy. For me, it was a significant event to realize my much-cherished dream of visiting Shusha, the cultural capital of Azerbaijan. I can say that the Karabakh region is recovering at an extraordinary pace. There are already two beautiful international airports, Fizuli and Zengilan, while a third airport is also under construction at a rapid pace. Shusha today is a major reconstruction site. The restoration of its historical sites is in full swing, said Leonid Slutsky, and expressed his pleasure to visit Shusha. In the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan, the creation of new jobs, including science-intensive clusters, is accelerating today. And just as some people once couldn't imagine this swift return of Karabakh, some may not fully grasp what Karabakh will become in just a few years, Leonid Slutsky emphasized and spoke about the visit to the historical home of Bulbul, where the presidents of Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Belarus, many other political and public figures have also visited before. A significant number of issues on the bilateral agenda were discussed, including the dimension of parliamentary diplomacy, which is successfully developing together with the Milli Majlis. Leonid Slutsky congratulated all those who live with Azerbaijan in their hearts, including those who live far beyond the borders of the Azerbaijani state on the return of Karabakh to its homeland.
Карабах – это Азербайджан.
Спасибо большое.
The autumn session of the 7th convocation of the Milli Majlis started. At the first plenary session of the parliament, newly elected deputies were presented with certificates. Then composition of committees were formed at the meeting. The plan of the legislative work of the autumn session was approved. According to the work plan, the session includes the consideration of new legislative drafts, as well as the discussion of the next reading of the drafts of the previous sessions, namely on the international agreements on diplomatic service and on demining. Bills included in the budget package will also be considered at the autumn session of the Parliament. The document was put to the vote and adopted. The demining process continues in the liberated areas. A total of 113 anti-personnel mines, 217 anti-tank mines, and 450 unexploded military ordnance were discovered, reported ANAMA. During the week, 1,128 hectares of land were cleared of mines and unexploded ordnance. At the state border in the service area of the Horadiz border detachment, an unidentified flying object moving from the Islamic Republic of Iran towards the Republic of Azerbaijan was intercepted. The flying object had a package attached to it. During the inspection of the package, a total of 19 kilograms and 700 grams of marijuana and 1,500 methadone M40 pills were found. That was all for the day. Thank you for watching us. Goodbye.